Stop saying with hypocritical words. Meghan and Harry dragged over the coals by John Sargent. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been blasted by ex-BBC journalist John Sargent during an appearance on GB News. John Sargent, a former chief political correspondent at the BBC, slammed the Sussexes as just awful and lambasted them for the damage they have done. Mr. Sargent went on to argue we should never hear from the couple ever again. He said, "I think we should never hear from them again. I would just like to wake up and for someone to say, who do you mean there? It's just awful, the pointless damage they've done. It's one thing to say they were treated unfairly, you know they weren't." GB News host Dan Wootton then interjected to say he believes the Sussexes had been treated fairly and argued the royal family had laid out the red carpet for them. Mr. Wootton said, "They weren't treated unfairly. The royal family laid out the red carpet for this couple, they got everything they wanted." Twitter users were divided in how they responded to Mr. Sargent and Mr. Wootton's exchange. At Clare's Castle wrote, "Spot on John Sargent. Oh, to never hear from them again." At Stella Royal 111 said, "All UK media should ban any interaction with them or their PR reps, the end." At Axel Knudsen added, "Pretty sure this is mutual, gammon. Wheel on." At Pete Zarrell chimed in to say, "They're so obsessed. The coordinated smear campaign is so obvious." At Remain_EU said, "You seem to care about them an awful lot for not wanting to hear about them." The comments come as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge embark on their royal tour of the Caribbean, which has been marred by protests in Belize and Jamaica. Prince William has condemned slavery in a speech in Jamaica, while there are concerns that accusations made by the Duchess of Sussex about racism in the royal family may have encouraged Republican sentiment in the region. The Jamaican government has also made it clear that it intends to follow the example of Barbados and become a republic. Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, are tipped to make a star appearance at next weekend's Oscars ceremony to hand out the top award of the night. The 37-year-old prince and his 40-year-old wife could be taking to the stage at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood next Sunday night as part of the 2021 Academy Awards ceremony. It is suggested the couple will announce the winner of the Best Picture award, which is the top gong of the night and is traditionally reserved to be revealed at the end of the ceremony. But the appearance of Prince Harry on such a high-profile stage could bring scorn, however, as he made the eyebrow-raising decision to snub an upcoming memorial to the late Prince Philip, his grandfather, who died last year aged 99. A source told of Harry and Meghan's plans to present at the Oscars, saying, "Obviously they'd be a huge cope this year, and could use their appearance to make an impassioned speech of their choosing, most likely Ukraine." Show producers Will Packer and Shayla Cowan have lined up some amazing A-list names to take to the stage, and Harry and Meghan would be the icing on the cake. However, the source does speculate that it is unlikely Prince Harry would attend. They add, "It would be seen as a final kick in the teeth for the royal family if he did. He's too nervous to fly to London without police protection, but happy to stand up in front of a huge live audience at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood. Not great optics." The nominees for Best Picture this year are Belfast, directed by Kenneth Branagh; Coda, directed by Sian Heder; Don't Look Up, directed by Adam McKay; Drive My Car, directed by Ryusuke Hamaguchi; Dune, directed by Villeneuve; and King Richard, directed by Zach Baylin. Licorice Pizza, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson; Nightmare Alley, directed by Guillermo del Toro; The Power of the Dog, directed by Jane Campion; and West Side Story, directed by Steven Spielberg, are also nominated in the category. The 2022 ceremony, which celebrated the best in film from the year before, is expected to be a full-scale return to Oscars pomp and ceremony. Full-scale